So here they come. They're coming down the tunnel. The North Queensland Cowboys, led out by Travis Norton, himself a former Dog. He went there this year. He will know something about the Canterbury team. He will have had a chance to talk to his teammates and tell them what it's going to be like. The Cowboys' most experienced player is Matt Singh in finals football, that is. Centre three-quarter Bowman. He partners Hannay. There's no lack of experience in the centres. The Dogs are on their way. Big night for Hazem El Masri. I'll tell you more about it in commentary. He's got the chance to break 2 major premiership records. They have won 12 of their last 13 matches, and they've won all 6 matches this year at Telstra Stadium. That is some record, isn't it? And they are some Bulldogs, aren't they? Now, here they come. Pricey takes them out, winding down his Belmore career. Captain of the year, Folks, the coach of the year. Utah scored 10 tries in his last 6 games, including 4 against the Warriors last Sunday. Scintillating form for the Nuggety winger. El Masri requires 12 to become the first player to score 300 in a premiership season. Will that happen tonight? They're betting short odds that it will happen tonight. In fact, probably 3 records will go to Hazem tonight. 2 of them belong to him already. Tim Manders in charge. 259th first grade game.
Where's my man?
Cowboys running to the southern end.
Okay, wait for it. You're right, boys. Ready? Now.
Crowd not bad.
Hold.
Third qualifying final underway. Time is on. Dogs off their own line. First set of 6. And Price is met by Tronk, who will stand out for you. He's a huge man, plays in jumper number 10. Now O'Mealy, taken with the shoulder there by Southern, the red-headed second rower, and Rahihi. That will be a feature of the night. O'Mealy and Rahihi. 20 metres out now from the Canterbury Bankstown line as Perry goes away to Ryan. Ryan has been in sparkling form, playing on the left of the ground and featuring in passes off an Astor. That kick is from Sherwin. First of the game in general play. Bowen. Now that is Ty Williams. He's racked up plenty of tries in recent weeks, and of course they'll be hoping that that run continues for him. Down on their own 20-metre line, Cowboys with Hannay getting his first touch. Singh from dummy half, turning it back on the inside for Tronk. And here, Shane Tronk it is, playing the ball just inside 30. Rahihi, a little handoff away for Bowen. That's a combination that's provided plenty of tries for them. They score a lot of tries from kick returns, from broken play, and from Bowen feeding off Rahihi. Played by Southern. Payne getting a kick away, fielded in the deep. Luke Patton goes away. Matty Johns down on the sideline with brother Andrew.
Andrew, you know, some of these Cowboys youngsters haven't played in this stadium before. Is that going to be a big factor?
Yeah, maybe. They're used to playing in front of big crowds at Townsville. I think once you're on the field, they'll be used to it.
Mate, I've got to ask you, look, if you were captaining these young Cowboys, what would be the last thing you would have said before they ran out?
Just run out and enjoy yourself. Make sure you do things at 100 mile an hour and just got to support each other to the death.
Sherwin. Dogs on the Cowboys' 40-metre line, centre ground. Patton, Price, cuts out O'Mealy, picks up an Astor, and Fiend picks him up with Southern's help. They put him to ground. With Norton having a hand in it, Perry goes right to the boot of Sherwin. It's high and a bit of pressure for Bowen, but he takes it easily.
Wait till I blow the whistle.
And Matty Bowen would have been thinking about that first bomb all week. Your first touch in the semi-final. You know it's going to come from the opposition halfback Sherwin, high up into the heavens, but he diffused it easily. Got his team a 20-metre tap. Nice start for the young fellow in his first finals match.
So the boys from Dairy Farmers, with Travis Norton, their leader, tackled on the 30-metre line. Then through Rahihi. It's gone away for O'Donnell, former Tiger. just inside 40. And Payne with a little dummy half scoot. He's left O'Mealy grabbing it mid-air initially before he went in to make the tackle with front row partner Price. Bowen, you'll see him feature quite a bit of dummy half. He likes to get up there, and as the forwards start to tire, he'll make some runs. Utai brings it back, met by Bowman.
And I like that from the Cowboys. A kick early in the tackle count. That determines that they're prepared to play without the ball and back their defence. A good sign in your first finals match.
Tonga now. Just outside 20. O'Mealy running into Rahihi again. Tronk then lays his frame on top of the tackle player, O'Mealy. Now Ryan channels back in, just in behind the play the ball. Playing it back to Perry, tackled by Rahihi and Norton. And now Anasta fires a kick down the ground. Bowen beautifully placed. Now Singh, two of their origin players. Just outside that 30-metre line you're looking at. They're 20 metres in from the Western Grandstand. As Bowman, another of their origin players, is tackled in the centre of the ground by two of the Canterbury players. One of them was Grimaldi, the other was Harris, the centre. He plays right side. Now O'Donnell gets it out to 40, and he's met by three of the Dogs. They pick him up and they shove him back like a front-end loader. The Cowboys now with Paul Rahihi taking it up. There's that offload. You've got to wait for it. You've got to, in fact, live to expect it from him. Payne, he plays it now, and Norton gives it away. Tronk goes lumbering up, but he's met by Price. Early minutes of the third qualifying final, the fourth coming up tomorrow. Roosters Raiders. Payne gets a pass away. They keep it alive, but they're not moving. Now they are. Bowen puts a kick on it. Bounces up for Patton to bring it back now. Back, in fact, at the 30-metre line, where he's met over there by Ty Williams and, in fact, Josh Hannay getting involved. El Masri does a complete circle, fooling just about everybody, including himself, I think, has him. Patton on the eastern side for Sherwin to come across for O'Mealy. 35 metres away from the line with Rahihi and Payne making the tackle. Sherwin again coming across for Ryan on the left of the ground, then Tonga. And they've got a close watch on him. Matt Singh, probably the best defensive winger in the game. And that kick is going to go out on the full. That's a little stroke of good fortune there for the Cowboys.
It's been a good start for the Cowboys. I watched them in the warm-up very closely. They did look nervous, but all in all, it's been a good start. Great to see Paul Rahihi get involved early. Already 2 offloads. A couple of good hit-ups, as we said before. They rely on him so much for their attack. When he goes forward, offload, the second phase comes. Not a bad start.
No score. 6 minutes gone. Paul Harrigan in the broadcasting box with Phil Gould tonight. And here is Josh Hannay offloading, and it goes across through Payne, the dummy half, with Nathan Feen playing the ball. Now Rahihi gets it inside 30. Wouldn't it be a great boost if they could score first? Here's Bowen running off Rahihi. Now they're just outside the 20-metre line. Played back to Payne. Payne's got the markers at 6s and 7s. The ball goes away to a support player. I think it's Nathan Feen. It is. And Feen will play the ball 10 metres away from the Canterbury line. Here's the Cowboys with a real chance. Rahihi, he's put down 7 metres away from the line. It's tackle number 5. Bowen goes to dummy half. They go to the left side. Here's Miles putting a kick in. It'll be too deep. And it goes back out to the 20 for the restart.
A little bit too much on it, but the Cowboys have shown they're here to play. They're going to back their ability, and they moved the Bulldogs around well in that set of 6. A couple of little surges through the middle of the ruck. And really a warning shot over the bow of the Bulldogs. Don't write off the Cowboys.
Perry. Advice coming from Captain Bligh. Wait! 35 metres out from the Canterbury line. Sherwin away from Mason. Second of the double hitters on the 9 network, covering exclusively the NRL Telstra Premiership Finals. Tonight coming to you from the Olympic Stadium, his Price. Pulled down 42 metres out from the Cowboys line. Now Anasta away for this combination he's built up with Andrew Ryan. Beautiful passing from Anasta is always the case. O'Mealy up to 30, tries to make the break, but there's nothing offering. Tronk was there. shut him down with O'Donnell and the help of Southern. Then Perry for Sherwin. Sherwin puts a kick in. Number 7 for the Cowboys was told that he was offside. Bowen's got some trouble. He's tackling goal. Not held. Gets up, tries to go back again. And it's gone over the dead ball line because that's what the corner post represents. It will be a line dropout.
Pretty handy set of 6 there from the Bulldogs. Now they lead the NRL as far as tackle busting with runs like Willie Mason that he had. A lot of attack there, as well as Andrew Ryan. But this little kick went through. Good chase there, and look at the strength. Tremendous strength. Willie Tonga, one of the best juniors to come through this year, and just throws him over the side. Wonderful tackle.
Hannay to take the line dropout. So there's some pressure coming now for the Cowboys. Sherwin starts it with the pass to O'Mealy, and O'Mealy travelling at speed, takes it inside the 30-metre line. Sherwin, Grimaldi to Mason. Mason is 22 out. He's on the eastern side. 10 metres in. Now they're 20 metres in. They're 20 metres out. And Price is with the ball. And around the legs is Southern in 12. Payne over the top. Tronk in there as well again. Then it comes from Perry, left for Sherwin, further afield for Ryan, back for Anasta, then for Tonga. Here's trouble for the Cowboys, but Tonga is tackled. Matt Singh and Paul Bowman making the shot. Then it's gone from Ryan. Over it goes to Anasta, the kick has got them guessing. Oh, Ty Williams. Ty Williams has come from nowhere. Looked like he might have run into the referee. I'm just wondering what Mander's going to do. It'll be a line dropout, I fancy.
Beautiful work by Ty Williams. He read there that the Bulldogs love to go to the kick once they've made a little surge. Tonga broke them down the left. Ty Williams read the kick well in behind the post. Matty Johns, he did a good job there.
That's one of the features of the Bulldogs play this year. Really, they waste a set of 6. Even if the set of 6 has been only ordinary, Sherwin or Anasta put the polish on it with a great kick. And that's the difference between the elite teams and the ones that are trying to be elite.
Canterbury using Mark O'Mealy almost exclusively to take the kicks, take the kick return. Now Price. Dogs mounting an attack. Again, Sherwin, here's Mason, running into Southern and Tronk, and they win the battle. But they're only 11 metres out from the line. To the left they come to Anasta, and Ryan was looking for it, but Anasta has been taken in the defence, pulled down by Norton, plays it back to Perry. It was a sloppy play, the ball. It's gone over to Sherwin, it's gone on to Patton. Now they've got 2-on-1. The centre three-quarter, Harris gets the ball away. El Masri comes running back, then he gives it to Sherwin. Sherwin is 10 metres away from the line, gives it back to Grimaldi. Grimaldi tries to beat them, but again the defence is there, and Southern again featuring in that defence. Perry it is, onto Anasta, short ball for Mason. Mason is close to the line, but that's only a metre from the line for Mason, and turnover time.
Well, that's just a fantastic set in defence for the Cowboys. Really got tested. The Bulldogs really flexing their muscle now. They've had a couple of sets back to back, worked them hard. Good answers there from the Cowboys, looking good.
So the Cowboys have been able to withstand a couple of the attacks that have been mounted by the Dogs. That will again add to their confidence. It'll help them get through this match. And who knows, here they go with a beautiful passing raid, and Ty Williams is flat out. He's got support coming with him. Patton is in and out and away. Williams is taken. The ball goes to ground, and it is play on with the Cowboys to play the ball. Sound of the whistle, penalty Cowboys.
Steve, he's trying to do a quick play of the ball there, mate. There's a try-scoring opportunity, mate. It's 10 minutes.
Professional foul against the skipper. Price has gone for 10. Fortunes are flowing for North Queensland.
Big decision here, Ray. They'll probably kick for touch because it's the wide angle and they're up against 12 men. Steve Price did wonderfully well to get back there in cover defence. That's a front rower. He does that a lot. Beautiful football by the Cowboys from their own end of the field, showing their ability to spread the ball out of their own half. Told you they would chance their arm tonight. They won't die wondering. They've got good football in them. Price comes from the field, but it's the Cowboys on the attack against a 12-man Bulldog side.
So here they go. First tackle, 10 metres out from the line for Rahihi.
Stand up.
Tackled and pulled down 3 metres out from the line. Plays it back to dummy half, Payne. Payne away to Tronk, and Tronk is held by the Dogs. Now it's their turn to defend. It's online defence time for Canterbury. Now from Payne, a dummy half across for Fiend, and Fiend for Norton, and Norton is taking it out with about 5 metres out from the line. Centre ground, tackled by Ryan. Here's Bowen. Bowen looks around, looks, they're over the line. Did they get the ball down? Who was the try scorer? I think it might be O'Donnell. I fancy it might be O'Donnell who has scored. It was all happening so beautifully and quickly for them. Luke O'Donnell has scored.
Well, here's the sin bin offence over in the corner. The Cowboys were on the attack. Price would not let him play the ball. It was a correct decision by Mander. Sent him to the sin bin. And as we freeze it there, we can see this is Matt Bowen. This is the try scorer, Luke O'Donnell. He's going to run on the outside in line straight into the in goal. And look at the poor defence here from the Bulldogs. They're very wide and big gaps around the ruck. And as we play continues, O'Donnell will just steam his way into the backfield, stretch out, put it across the line. The Cowboys are on the board first in the semi-final.
Hannay from right in front. Just the start they wanted. 6-0 is the score. Third qualifying final. The Cowboys over the Dogs. Will take a break. Back in a moment. So we welcome our overseas networks taking this final. Are we watching another upset unfold here? We've already had one tonight. Melbourne beating Brisbane earlier. Welcome back. Back live at the Olympic Stadium in Sydney, and the Cowboys drawing first blood. A try for Luke O'Donnell, converted by Josh Hannay. Their stocks are high now. Tronk tackle back on his own 10-metre line. Rahihi, he takes it ahead, looks to offload, and again Bowen is there waiting for it. Off it goes now through Miles and then on to Norton. Norton gets it away. It's been a tremendous start by the Cowboys. There's the man in the sin bin if you missed it. Just before the break, Stephen Price, a professional foul. And here is a bust made by Norton. Oh, Bowen! Bowen couldn't get a grab on it. Now the Dogs, they turn defence into attack. And this is the incident. There was the offering. It just wouldn't stick there for Bowen. Now Utai pulled down 30 metres out from the line. He's lost the ball. It's a penalty. Penalty to the Dogs.
Wasn't interference.
Cowboys coming up with the leg.
And Paul Bowman blowing up at Tim Mander there. He felt the ball was fair and squarely lost. It does give the Bulldogs an excellent opportunity. I think he got a call from the touch judge, who was in a good position. And Anasta now trying to settle the troops down. We're down to 12 men. The more time we've got the ball, the better. Let's just plan our way in here. Don't panic.
Sherwin sending it across field to Mason, running a path right up the middle, 12 metres out from the line. O'Mealy now. Pulled down in a three-man tackle by Norton and Southern and Feed, and then it's gone to Sherwin. Across it goes to Grimaldi. His fullback pattern coming into the play, but Miles, the 5'8" and 6, is the chief tackler. El Masri sees an opportunity, goes from dummy half, and is pulled down about 5 metres out from the line. Tackled by O'Donnell, the try scorer. Grimaldi for Sherwin, behind O'Mealy. Onasta, Utai for the corner. Utai puts it down. Utai over to score, but they are going to go to the video examination.
See what's happened to you, mate.
Well, he took a long time to get the ball down, Utai. He probably should have slid into the in goal and made sure of it, but he tried to put it down while staying on his feet. And maybe he's just got a nudge that's forced him towards the in goal. He should have been sliding. He's well into the in goal. The head-on shot will show it better. Foot down, he touches the corner post, no try. He should have been sliding. He stood up, he tried to run it into the in goal. Good defence, Matty Bowen and Matt Singh, they give him the shove. Right, left foot, onto the corner post, no try.
back to the 20-metre line for the restart. Tim Mander in charge of the game. And in the video referee's box, Mick Stone and Phil Curley.
Video referee trying to find the right buttons here. We'll get a 20-metre tap. The Cowboys have dodged a bullet, and that will just add to their confidence. Don't worry about the one they've scored. Every time you save a try, it's as good as scoring one. The Cowboys have saved one there. Scored one, saved one, they're 2 up.
So back for Mitchell Sargent to take it out for the Cowboys. Opting to make a change. Here's Tronk now as we go to the sideline. Matthew John.
Yeah, that's the start the Cowboys wanted. They just got to get through their sets of 6 now and focus on attacking the Dogs with high energy defence. It frustrates and makes them uncomfortable. And I tell you, being an underdog in a big game is a real luxury.
So here is this man again, Luke O'Donnell, who's proving a real thorn in the side for the Canterbury Dogs. 3 and 4 of them involved in that tackle on the halfway line for Bowen to go back to his halfback Fiend. Fiend's kick is good. It's down into vacant space, and it's got nice weight on it. Utah is back there. He passes immediately to Patton, who comes off his own line. He steps away from Fiend, but the tackle is made by a diving Travis Norton. Then a one-handed pickup by Utah. Utah is out 25 metres from his own line. And Tronk goes in to make the tackle. Canterbury supporters roaring their support. They realise that they are in a football game. Mason, he's tackled just inside the 40-metre line now. Away goes Tonga from dummy half, up towards halfway. Stephen Price in the dressing rooms, observing his 10 minutes in the sin bin. Now it's out with O'Mealy to the halfway and a flick out the back for Perry to give on to Ryan, and Ryan is tackled by Southern and by Tronk. 6-0 in favour of the Cowboys. A try for Luke O'Donnell, converted by Josh Hannay. Kicked by Anasta right down into the corner, and it's watched there by Matt Bowen.
I'll tell you one of the advantages the Cowboys have had here tonight. You see Scotty Tronk there.
Scott, you got pretty bad blood.
Shane Tronk, sorry. A little bit of a claret on the cheekbone. He'll have to go to the blood bin. One of the luxuries this Cowboy team has had in preparation for this game is the fact that Paul Rahihi and Travis Norton used to play for the Bulldogs. Now, coming into your first finals against a team that's been playing as well as Canterbury has, you can be a little bit intimidated, but I'm quite sure that Travis Norton and Paul Rahihi would have been saying, look, they're only human. They're only human. Let's get into them. And that little bit of inside knowledge would help. That's an accidental elbow from his own teammate there. Got him on the cheekbone. You can see it open up straight away. These things happen in footy. You love it, though.
So Morrison takes the field. An unfortunate replacement there, having to be used by the Cowboys. Sargent is already on there. He played the ball, and here's the other replacement. Morrison came back to football last week after 12 weeks with a bad back injury. Here's Payne making a complete break down into open space. He's tackled on the 30-metre line by Patton. Great fullback tackle, but the Cowboys are coming at them again now. Fiend goes back inside to Morrison. Morrison will play the ball. 20 metres out from the Canterbury line. Fiend puts in a little kick, looking for Matt Singh. He's got the ball, he's over the line. Matt Singh has scored. Again, they're going to the video referee. He'll check the onside, he'll check the put down, but Matt Singh looks as though he has scored try number 2 for the Cowboys.
Oh, they rely a lot on the kick, and they're one of the best kick chase teams in the competition. The ball will come wide there. He's onside, all right, no problem in the world. This is Matty Singh way out on the right-hand side of the field. Good little kick up in the air, gives his chasers time. It's Bowen that goes through first. He gets a touch on it that actually comes back to Matty Singh, and he'll just burrow his way into the in goal. That's no problem. That's no problem. Down he'll go. How brave's that? Like, he had a broken jaw at State of Origin number 3, but absolutely no fear to get down there amongst those knees and ankles and dive in there. I've got to get a try for my team. In I go.
That's just outstanding. And what about all the euphoria up there at North Queensland? All week we've read about the support they've got. They've started fantastic. It's no burden hanging around their neck, all that pressure. It's lifting them. Second try in. Don't you just love rugby league? And there's the try.
Try given. We'll take a break. Back for the kick. So 2 tries have been scored in the period that Steve Price has been in the sin bin. 12 on 13. 10-0 to score. Cowboys in front. Back live. Whitewater Sports on 9. The second of the doubleheader from the Olympic Stadium in Sydney. Hannay to try and convert the Cowboys' second try and take them out to a 12-0 lead over a 12-man Canterbury team for the moment. Hannay, 22 metres out, he's missed it, pushed it away across the face of the uprights, but 2 tries have come while that man has been in the bin.
And for those of you who haven't seen much of the Cowboys this year, keep your eye on this fella, number 9, Aaron Payne. That break he made up the middle of the ruck to put them in attacking zone, he does that on a weekly basis. Very, very sharp out of that area. I can tell you the Bulldogs have been slack around the marker area, and he's really punished them on that occasion. Got them in good field position, the good kick, the good chase, 10-0. I'll tell you who's nervous, Rabbits. All them Dragon supporters.
I was just going to say to you, what about the St George Illawarra supporters? They are really chewing those fingernails now. Here's Sargent taking on Grimaldi. Melbourne have beaten Brisbane earlier. There's a knock-on.
That was one-on-one. You've got to have some sort of ball control, right?
Well, there you heard it. A one-on-one strip. Great defence there from Grimaldi. Well, he's gone in again, and he just lost that ball. That'll be a scrum. But one of the things the Cowboys have been so good at is their missed tackles. They don't miss too many, and they've got a good opportunity now to back in it again. Big challenge now.
10 metres out from the line now. Price, only seconds to go. Now it's away, O'Mealy, Sherwin, oh, Patton! Patton taken in a jolting tackle out there by Hannay. Sherwin's pass, bouncing for Utai. Utai, he tries to push his way over. I don't think he grounded it. Matt Singer's beaten him again. Oh, what a game Matt Singer's having.
Oh, he's a genius, Matty Singh. How many times have we seen this over the years? For the Cowboys, for the Roosters, for Queensland. He just won't give up. He's smaller. Big Matt Utai running at him. He'd have been thinking about that all week, Matty Singh. He said, I'll just throw my body in front of him. I don't care if I get hurt.
So here's Morrison running the blindside play for North Queensland now. Sargent taking the tackle, then to Morrison. Morrison using Hannay, the left centre. Hannay looks around for support. There's the offload. Bowen, I thought there was a knock-on. There was.
Whoa! Now, don't adjust your TV sets, because this is the way the Cowboys play. He hasn't knocked that on. Yeah, he's knocked that one on. Miles knocked it on. But you'll see a bit of that from the Cowboys. That's not panic stuff. That's the way they play. They keep it alive. They don't like to die with the football. Oh, we've got a game, Rabbits.
Sherwin for Tonga. Miles. And Hannay making the tackle. O'Mealy now for Utai. Apparently there's some controversy over Price going back into the game earlier than the 10-minute sin bin. That's what I'm hearing from the sideline. Here is Price with the ball. Anasta going up the tunnel at the moment. Matua is on for Canterbury as Mason tries to crack them and almost succeeds. Plays it 10 metres away. Here's Patton now looking for an opening in and around the play of the ball. Fee made the tackle. Sherwin now. Sherwin with a kick that's got too much power in it. So Sherwin's kicking game has been quite off in the opening exchanges of this match tonight.
And that helps the Cowboys' confidence as well. You know, you get here with some sort of feeling this is a super team and they're in such good form. Suddenly they might start to make some mistakes. Suddenly they start to panic a little bit, rush the pass, rush the kick. You start thinking, well, you know, this ain't so bad.
Sargent.
Part one, stand up. Back a square, hold.
1 for the Dogs, 2 for the Cowboys. That's the count from the interchange. Now, this is a Nasta in the dressing rooms. Joey, are you there? What's the story?
Joey, what's the story with the Nasta?
I think Brace hurt his sternum. It doesn't matter if he gets injections or not. The
Here's
sternum
Nathan
injury is
Fee
sore.
making a break. Joey will come back 30 metres out from the line. plays the ball. Back it comes for Bowen. Loves this kind of play. Singh takes it up again. 15 away from the line. 5 tackles gone for the Cowboys. Morrison off the right foot puts the kick in, and it goes dead in goal.
Wonderful play there from the Cowboys. They're now relying on their little men around the rucks. They're scooting in, turning them under. The 2 front rowers have just gone off a crucial part or time for the game. You can see here Bowen passing on to Fiend. He'll dummy and have a look himself. The big men from the Bulldogs are getting tired. Snuck his head through. He goes great tacking under tackles, and away they go. That's what they need. They just can't rely on their big men going forward and offloads. The little men are starting to come right into play now.
And from, Rabbit, from the 20-metre restart, Brent Sherwin's up to his tricks. How often do you see this? Cowboys caught napping. Every week we see that.
So this is Matua now. 35 metres out from the line. About to play the ball back for Sherwin now. It's with Grimaldi. Grimaldi on the 30-metre line. Perry, then Grimaldi. Oh, Patton picked off in a lovely tackle by Southern, the second rower. Here's Mason up to the 20, gets the ball away, and oh, gee, what a tackle that was. Who was under that? Sherwin it was. It was Sargent, the tackler. Here is Price. They're within 9 metres of the line now. Ball played back to Perry, then to Sherwin. Little kick, but it's going too deep. Now, we've left Andrew and Matthew Johns with the news on Braithen Astor. Let's go back to them.
Yeah, I understand he's got a bruised sternum. Rabs, I'm no doctor, but from past experiences, even Noodles, it's very hard to deaden this area. It'll be a brave man if Braithen Astor comes back tonight.
Just quickly, boys, we've got Sonny Bill Williams and Astor Tarsi about to come onto the field. This is a vital time for the Cowboys. They've got to hold their own.
10-0 currently in favour of the Cowboys. Scoring 2 tries while Steve Price, their captain, was in the sin bin. So they've got away, as I said earlier, after try 1 to an absolute dream start. This is McWilliams now, playing it just outside his own 40. Bowen from dummy half, the kick, the regather, inside the other 40, out to the 30, gets the ball away. Miles joins it. Miles is tackled by Patton. Can he offload? No, he can't. And Miles is tackled eventually by Grimaldi. Played down there, 12 metres away from the Canterbury line. Over to Fiend. Fiend puts in a wide kick. Here they go again. They've got the ball again. And Matt Singh has scored again. I can't believe it. Singh has scored his second try. He has saved 2 tries and scored 2 tries. What a night. What a night for Matt Singh.
On the Bundy Rum telestrator. This is how they play. Matty Bowen. Chip kick over the top. Tired Bulldogs forwards. They could have nearly scored out on the left-hand side of the field. Miles tried so desperately to get the pass away. Couldn't link up with outside support. But from the play of the ball, as we freeze it there, this is Nathan Fiend. He's the try scorer, Matty Singh. Now he's going to chase this all the way into the in goal there. And I can tell you this kick will land right on the mark as play continues. The kick across field from Nathan Fiend. Singh up above the pack. Catches, down he comes, into the in goal. Try number 2 off the kicks. The Cowboys are giving it to the Doggies.
Well, it's got a long way to go this game, but it just seems like destiny. So much riding on this game for the Cowboys, the whole community, and they're just turning on. Who would have thought the Cowboys would be owning the Bulldogs up the middle third? They're making breaks at will. Little men, big men, right round the ruck. It's amazing. Here comes an important kick.
Hannay to convert Matt Singh's second try.
He's a good kicker, this kid. He takes a lot of time. He's got the best preparation, or one of the best preparations for kicking of anyone in the competition. He knows this one is vital. It just gives you that little feel of momentum.
Hannay, 6 metres in from touch. He's bringing it back. He's bringing it back. The flags are up. He's got it. 16 points to 0. The Cowboys over Canterbury. Matthew Johns on the sideline.
Yeah, boys, just on Matty Bowen. I just love watching this bloke play Matty Bowen. You know, I've never seen someone who consistently does such freakish things so often. He's got great hands, brilliant footwork, and he's got a great sense of where to be at the right time. Just on an Astor, they're going to trial him just after half-time, but things aren't looking good.
That's a big blow for the Dogs. You've got to remember, too, that Brent Sherwin is under injury cloud doubt coming into this game. All of a sudden, their chief playmaker's on the sideline. Doesn't look as though he's going to make a reappearance. And their other playmaker, Sherwin,
Short side. Stand
well, he's
up.
inhibited. He's restricted.
This is McWilliams then on the 30-metre line.
Hold!
Fantastic
Hold! On 3. Move,
entry
move,
into
move.
the finals, their first final series in 10 years.
No, Tony.
And they've got away to this flying start.
Move out, don't come in.
Nobody, there's Rahihi about to come in for his second session as Southern comes off, and a penalty has gone to the Cowboys. 16 goes into the match now for the Dogs. That is Asatasi. It's a flop, and there's no doubt about it. The tackle had been made, and Sonny Bill comes in and puts his frame on top of it far too late. So the Cowboys go back into an attacking position. 40 out. McWilliams is the deputy dummy half for the Cowboys. This is Sargent. 30-metre line. Perry has come off for Canterbury. Rahihi goes ahead and runs into the Canterbury number 17. That is the jumper worn by Sonny Bill Williams. Here's Fiend. Now he leaves Morrison out. Goes back to Bowen. One-on-one steal on Bowen.
Ball went backwards.
And the ball went backwards. You heard from Tim Mander, so it's fair play. Advantage Canterbury. Price wrestling away from Bowman. And eventually it's left to Morrison to come in and help Bowman to make the tackle. Corey Hughes is on, taking Perry's place. Now Ryan out to the 40-metre line. And again, repeating the score, 16 points to 0 in favour of the Cowboys. Reminiscent of the start that Penrith got last night, but you all know what happened there.
Last one.
And Asatasi will get a penalty here.
That's a bad one at the back end of the set of 6. They've done well to restrict the Bulldogs. Bulldogs trying to get out over the touchline. Corey Hughes know that time is on the wing here. They want to up the ante so far as the pace of the game.
This is Roy Asatasi. Jumper 16. 20 metres out from the line. Stephen Price tries to break that line. At the moment, it's proving unbreakable. Hughes down to Sherwin. Sherwin across for Grimaldi. Grimaldi away for Patton. Patton then for Ben Harris. He's held out there by Ty Williams. Got the ball away. El Masri is 8 out. Here comes a try for Canterbury. Sonny Bill Williams. Sonny Bill Williams.
Well, exactly where the advantage lies with the Bulldogs. Now all the reserves, all the interchanges are being made. They've brought on Corey Hughes, electric, Roy Asatasi, electric, and this guy right here is just a phenomenon. He's one of the great rookies in our game. He's come on and made an impact already, and that's where the big advantage for the Bulldogs really lie.
Yeah, it comes with the offload. They had Harris tied up. El Masri will come looking back in field. And it looks as though the boy on the end of this is going to be big. Sonny Bill Williams. Immediate impact. Charges onto the El Masri pass. They had them tied up over near the sideline. They had diffused the situation. It was slow motion football from the Bulldogs. Nothing was happening. El Masri got the offload, came back in field, found the big fella, and he storms over alongside the post. 16-6. The Bulldogs steady the ship.
Yeah, 2 sets of 6 is all they need. There's the kick.
And El Masri raises the flags. So the girls in the blue and white jumpers are happy for the first time. 16-6, Matthew with Andrew.
Joey, what do you think about Sonny Bill?
You know, I look at Sonny Bill Williams and I'm excited for him because his next 10 years of rugby league is going to be unbelievable. But I'm excited because I'm going to sit there and watch him for the next 10 years. Sit back and watch this bloke. He's an absolute superstar.
Mate, he might run over the top of you a few times, I dare say, between here and then.
I guarantee he'll run over the top of me a few times.
Well, there he is, the kid they're talking about. What is he, all of 18?
He guarantees it, Andrew Johns. He guarantees he's going to run over him.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's underestimated himself, Joey.
Hanno restarts. A 16-6 lead in favour of the outsiders, the rank outsiders. Everybody was saying the Cowboys and the Raiders will go this weekend. Well, the Cowboys, somebody forgot to tell them. They're 10 points in front. 20-metre line for Corey Hughes. Morrison trying to get out of the road of the tackle. Now it's Asatasi. Asatasi's out to the 30-metre line as he plays it back for Corey Hughes to give to Stephen Price, and he's tackled around the legs by the 14, who's Rod Jensen on for the Cowboys. They got the ball, the Cowboys, 35 metres out from the Canterbury line, and here's O'Donnell with an offload to Miles, and then for Jensen. Jensen looks for an opening. Pulled down by Ryan. Play back for McWilliams, I should say. And it is with Rahihi now. Then from McWilliams to Miles, and Miles shows it and then gives it. But he gave it to Hannay, and Hannay was under extreme pressure from Sherwin. From Miles again, they find Feen, and Feen gets within 6 metres of the line. 5 tackles gone. Bowen has gone to dummy half. Penalty. He's caught the markers, not direct.
Just, hey.
He's caught the markers, not facing up.
Back to the line.
And it's a presentation, 2 points for the Cowboys if they want to take them.
Steve, in my opinion, yeah, I know. In my opinion, you and Corey are both rolling forward.
No, I mean the marker. You just be able to go like that and then you pull it out.
Oh, I thought it was no advantage.
Josh Hannay will take this kick from close range. We'll take a break. It's 16-6 in favour of the Cowboys. Hannay. 10 out. Practically in front. We'll boot them to 18-6. Doesn't miss this. You're back with us live, and Hannay picks up a further 2 points for the Cowboys, and this lead goes out to 18 points to 6 now. Many of the Cowboys fans have made the trek down to Sydney to cheer on their local champions, and they're enjoying every moment of it, naturally. A 12-point lead. 3 tries, 3 goals, plays 1 goal, 1 try. Graham Murray, the coach, with a couple of other would-be coaches in front of him. Kick-off is deep. Jensen on the bring-back. Running at Harris and El Masri. They've attacked Utah's side of the ground with the high ball. They haven't tried El Masri's side of the ground at all, as far as the high ball is concerned. This is McWilliams. He's tackled 30 metres out from the line. Getting close to half-time, about 3 minutes from half-time. Rahihi, one of the best front row forwards in the game today. Here is Feen. Look at him, like electric lightning, straight through. Look at him go, Nathan Feen, up inside the 20. Are they going to tackle him? Oh, he's gone within a metre of scoring. Now he plays it back, and Norton passes. Miles puts in a kick, hits the uprights, and the ball is there for contest. And Mender gives possession to Canterbury.
Well, that was just an amazing set of football. Fiend, we've got the penalty.
You went too early.
Bit of pressure let off there from the Cowboys, but just amazing stuff. And again, I just can't believe the middle of the ruck for the Bulldogs is so vulnerable. He throws the dummy in. He's great at throwing the dummy and going himself. Shows a clean pair of heels there and goes all the way, backs himself in. They're a spirited team, the Cowboys. They can feel something coming. Half-time not far away. A nice little lead.
He's behind with the ball wet, mate.
I thought Luke Patton was going to back off and back off. In fact, I thought he was going to back off into the in goal. So, failing to find touch this run just outside the 30. Sherwin. Now for Harris. Harris just outside the 30-metre line. Corey Hughes. Price, an offload for Matua. Matua gets it away for Tonga. Tonga starts something down the left side, but here's the Cowboys converging in defence. Played and passed by Hughes, through to Ryan, then to Sherwin. Short ball for Asatasi. 30 metres out from the line. Ryan a dummy half. Now Sherwin. This is Grimaldi. Inside ball for Williams. Back to Patton. Patton away for Sherwin. Sherwin on to Matua. Matua gets rid of one, loses the ball. Only one in the tackle. Bowen is with it.
First tackle. Stand up, Marcus.
Cowboys again.
2.
Bowman now. And Nasta, I'm told, is back in the dressing rooms with more work being done. It would seem they're going to put him into the game again at some stage. Penalty goes to the Cowboys.
Well, they need him, Rabs. They need an Asta back out there. He's such an important part. You can see here now where the penalties come from. Cowboys back on attack. Big defence effort required from the Bulldogs.
That's a great line finder. Tap to be taken 10 metres away from the Canterbury line. McWilliams over to Feen. Feen on to Morrison. Morrison in the centre of the park. Held by Corey Hughes and Steve Price. Close to half-time. McWilliams, Feen. Leaves Norton out. Knock on by Rahihi. So Manda will pack a scrum. Half-time is here now. There's the hooter. So in Holden half-time, you'll have your chance to win that $2,000, 18-6, the scoreboard in favour of North Queensland. We'll put the player cam on Braithen Asta for the part that he played in that first half, plus tactics with Matthew Johns and Phil Gould. That's all coming up. Other side of the break, Wide World of Sports on 9. Sherwin starts the second half. Are we 40 minutes away from one of rugby league's big upsets? O'Donnell scored the first try for the Cowboys. He takes the ball out, and McWilliams is tackled now. 25 metres out from the Cowboys line. Bowen up a dummy half. Oh, O'Donnell took a bone-jarring tackle from Williams. Now Morrison. Morrison on the end of another tough tackle, that time from Roy Asatasi. Now Rahihi. What have they got in store for him? Williams it was that wrapped him up as well. Nilly gave a penalty. Back for Nathan Feen. Feen sending it down towards El Masri, and El Masri comes back to be met by Hannay and Miles. Here was the tackle on O'Donnell from Williams. He rocked him and sent him to his back. So some bruising tackling in the opening exchanges from Canterbury in the second half. Hughes thought about passing. He got a bad ball from Williams under pressure. Now it goes to the left for Stephen Price to reach halfway. He's met by Nathan Feen and also by Paul Bowman on right side defence. That's come off the shoulders there, or the upper arm of Matua. It's gone forward, so that's good fortune for the Cowboys. Got a hand on it, went forward.
Their timing is out tonight, the Bulldogs. The passes aren't as crisp. The players a little bit too flat. That opening set of 6 from the Cowboys has me concerned a little bit too, as Braithen Asta comes to the sideline. He doesn't look like he's coming back. He looks as though he's there for the duration. But the Cowboys went to tackle 5 before their kick. Against the Bulldogs, that can be trouble. Stephen Price with charge downs. I liked it earlier in the first half where they kicked early in the tackle count.
O'Donnell now under the tackle of Asatasi and Matua. Now with Rahihi up the middle, turning it back for Bowen. He knows that Bowen will be there waiting diligently. Bowman away now for Singh, and Singh gets it down inside the 20-metre line. Over in front of the Eastern Grandstand. Bowen a dummy half, then Norton, now Feen. Feen inside ball for Morrison. Morrison is about 15 metres out from the line, playing it back to McWilliams, then for Feen, and now for Miles, and Miles is taken by Grimaldi. Asatasi coming over the top as McWilliams gets it away for Feen, puts in a little kick, and Sherwin is tackled in goal. Line dropouts. The Cowboys will get it back.
Beautifully done. No nerves about that set of 6. From left to right, back to the middle. 5th tackle, constructive kick into the in goal. Good chase. Come here. You're not going anywhere. Get down. Give us the ball back.
The line dropout. No wasting of time by Canterbury. This time it was Bowen off to Rahihi and back to McWilliams. He's gone through a tackle. He's inside the 20. He's inside the 10. And McWilliams will play the ball. No, he's had it taken off him. 2 men in the tackle. It's a penalty to the Cowboys right in front of the upright.
It's a terrible rule. It's the worst rule in rugby league.
And then one gets off, you can't steal it.
It's the worst rule in rugby league. Everyone knows the rule, yet we see it week in, week out from players not sure whether or not they can take the ball. 2 in the tackle, no doubt. Patton drops off. Sonny Bill's got him on his own. Now a one-on-one steal. But because there was 2 in the tackle initially, they're saying Sonny Bill can't take the ball away. Now, the rule's explicit. He's saying there was 1. No, Sonny, there was 2. 1 dropped off, but they don't care about that. You can't do it. It's a penalty.
Here comes 2 points for the Cowboys. Everyone's waiting for the Bulldogs to come back. But the Cowboys got other thoughts. Their honesty. And here comes a big kick from
Josh Hannay then from right in front to push it out to 20-6. It'll be 3 tries and 4 goals. Playing 1 try, 1 goal. Hannay bangs it over. 20 points to 6 the score. Matthew John sideline.
Yeah, Steve Folkes said at half-time that his side basically had to improve in all areas. Primarily, speed of the defence line, getting more numbers into tackles, and picking up their speed of the play of the ball to get Sherwin over the advantage line. Look, just on a Nasta, they said, look, no further news. They're going to decide whether they want to risk him or not.
I look at this Bulldogs team, you can see in their eyes right now, that's a team that's been out-enthused in a semi-final. They won't be happy with that. They've been out-enthused by a team. They've got to turn it around soon. I like the way they started. It was physical in defence. They've got to do it this set of 6.
O'Donnell now on the ball. Look at Asatasi going in and driving with the thighs and the shoulder. Lovely tackling by Canterbury in the early part of the second half. McWilliams under a 3-man Canterbury tackle, headed by Sonny Bill Williams. Now this is Jensen who brings the ball out. He's 27 metres away from his own line as he plays it back to McWilliams. Now it's gone on to Rahihi. He's really been so staunch for them. He's been a great leader and he's made so many yards up the middle, but he's been doing it all year. They've built their game around Rahihi. And the little men of Feen and Bowen have worked off him beautifully again tonight. Patton played the ball. El Masri runs with the ball out to the 40-metre line. Play back for Ben Harris this time. He got through the tackle of Hannay. He loses the ball in the 2-man tackle. And referee Mander's seen it and given a penalty.
A penalty here for the Dogs. I can't understand why Marco Murley and Willie Mason are still sitting on the sideline. At the back end of the first half, the Dogs were struggling. They need them out here to have an immediate impact in the second half. Yet their 2 star forwards, their 2 most dominant forwards for the whole season, are sitting there with jackets on, doing nothing. Very frustrating.
I can't agree more, Gus. Every minute that goes by in the second half, it's 20 points to 6 right now. The pressure builds up. They've made a few mistakes in a row. They need their big men out there now. They need to make an impact right now.
So at the moment, they're hoping people like Sonny Bill Williams can do the job. And he's forced back under the tackle of the Cowboys. From McWilliams it was in particular with O'Donnell. Now Price strides up to the 20-metre line. Play in centre ground. The captain to play the ball. Hughes goes away to the left to Sherwin. Sherwin then on a run around with Matua. Ryan is out there wide on the left and he will play the ball 12 metres out from the line. Patton back to Sherwin. He's kicking for Corey Hughes. It'll be a case of the Cowboys making it go dead. So Canterbury will launch another attack.
Now that's where the Bulldogs are off their game. It's the same play, it's the same pattern. Stretch them to one side of the field, grab a kick back to the post. But look at it, only one chaser. Only one chaser in Corey Hughes. We're used to seeing 3 and 4. Al Masri in there, Luke Patton in there, Braithen Astor in there. They're not there. What's going on?
Hannah with the dropout. Coming down right on halfway. Patton giving it to Price to go back. He's met there by 3 defenders. Morrison in 19. And there's a punch thrown there. Morrison has reacted. Now they come in, the Cowboys. And they measure each other up now.
Yes. This is what happens when the favourites are getting their backsides kicked by the underdogs. Frustration builds.
Absolutely. Pure frustration.
Move aside. Was there a head sort of slam first? Okay. Okay. Overreacted. Yep. Okay. Okay, where's the other guy? Glenn Morrison here, please. You've got nothing to add to that? Two players running, but no point just the tackle by Glenn Morrison was legitimate. Okay, that's our ruling. You've then overreacted and had a shot at him and hit him. And then you've come in, right? You let me look after it and play the whistle.
What about the headbutt?
Steve, there was nothing wrong with that. You have overreacted the tackle. The penalty is against you. We're going to put that on report as well.
See, my old coach used to say to me, when you've got the ball in your hands, I don't care if they bite your face off. Don't let go of it. Don't react. And that's frustration. That's frustration.
Absolutely. You've got your captain there who's as cool as they come. He's had 10 minutes in the bin. He's just had a penalty against him for fighting and frustration, unlike him.
So O'Donnell to the halfway line. He off the ground at the moment. McWilliams, an offload for Miles. Just inside the 40-metre line. 4 changes Dogs, 6 changes North Queensland. Bowen a dummy half. Tronka's back on. McWilliams sliding over. Picks himself up 33 metres out from the line. 20 points to 6. The Cowboys are in front of Canterbury. Feen across the ground. Then it's for Norton. Norton for Bowman. There's a chance back there for Canterbury. Singer's left it behind, but it's a knock on.
Oh, they worked it well. Matty Singh just overran it by about half a yard. If he could have timed it right, he was on the fly. Look at that. He had to reach back with the left arm. And he was away. They were around them. Utai comes up. There's the overlap. And Singh just a little bit flat. Couldn't run onto the pass. Let off for the Bulldogs.
Ben Harris. First man off the scrum days. The side trailing by 14 points. Sonny Bill Williams, a handoff for Hughes, trailing in support. Sunday final on 9 tomorrow. Roosters versus Raiders. Live afternoon of rugby league action. 2:30 it all gets underway. A full afternoon of the footy show and then the match. 2:30 join us for all the rugby league tomorrow afternoon. Here's Ryan taking it up towards the 20-metre line and beyond. Tackled by Norton, who comes away with a bit of an injury to the side of the head, and then Sherwin goes looking for El Masri. It's knocked down by Ty Williams, and Canterbury again are repelled.
Well, that's great defence. If I had to describe the Cowboys' defence in the first half, it would be honest. Yeah, it's the first real test in the second half, and again, they answered the challenge. Ty Williams done a good job there. They've wrapped him up. He went so close to score that try, Harris. They've stopped him, got the ball back. They're attacking again.
Well, everybody who wanted to talk to at half-time was of the opinion that Canterbury, they will come back and they will win. But time is slowly but surely being sapped. 11 minutes of the second half gone, and the Cowboys have gone just a couple of points further in front. Tronk is with the ball. Back on his 30-metre line. McWilliams back for Bowen. Bowen puts in a kick, nicely directed. A bit of work there for El Masri to run right back to his 10-metre line. Now, the point-scoring whiz kid. He's tackled just outside the 10. O'Mealy's about to come back.
That's the blueprint for the second half. Kick, chase, tackle. Put it down behind El Masri. Get down there in large numbers and rev up on him.
Quick play the ball. Sherwin, an offload for Tonga. Tonga picked up and put away. You can bet your bottom dollar Bowman enjoyed that. The State of Origin centres involved in this tackle as well as he hangs on to Utai. Utai gets the ball away for Sherwin. He got an ankle tapping tackle, then got the ball away for Tonga. Tonga is tackled 40 metres out from his own line. 20 points to 6 in favour of the Cowboys. And if you think
last one.
I'm being emphatic about that, I am, because I'm sure you, like most other people, thought they were going to get a spanking. They are in front. They're doing the spanking here at the Olympic Stadium. Good kick, finding the line. 10 metres out now.
I don't think the Cowboys will be disappointed with the fact that's gone into touch. This eats up valuable seconds. 27-36, 27-35. The clock ticks down. 20-6 the score. Take your time, no hurry.
How you feeling up in Townsville, up in Mackay, Cairns? How you doing up there?
Cochrane.
Loving it, I hope. 20-6 the scoreboard in your favour. And Big Brother went down earlier tonight.
Get in.
Scrum, 10 out from the line. Served by Fee. Hannay comes in to take the first play. 12 metres out from the line. Bowen into dummy half. Gets through a lot of work that some fullbacks don't involve themselves in. Morrison back on the sidelines. Cowboys working the right side with Bowman. Now they come across through Tronk and then through Norton and then to Jensen. Jensen for Miles. Miles is tackled on the 40-metre line. 13.5 minutes, second half gone. 20-6, no change in the score. As Tronk throws it back down for McWilliams, who gets it away to O'Donnell, but he was well and truly tagged. Sonny Bill Williams was standing right on top of him. Then it's gone from McWilliams through from Fee into the boot of Bowen. Bowen's kick bounces up favourably for Utah. He's on his way back now.
Great change there by Graham Murray. Interchange. He just brought on Steve Southern. He's a real worker. Made 24 tackles already in this game, and plenty of defence is what they need.
O'Mealy, the Ogre. He's back on. Can O'Mealy, can he do something that's going to turn the tide? Mason's coming back into the game as I speak. They've got a couple of the big guns coming back into it. Williams has come off. Patton puts on a fend. It's a great fend. 45 metres out from the Cowboys line as Hughes flick passes for Mason. McWilliams is around the leg. 6 changes Dogs, 7 changes to the Cowboys. Now it's Ryan, puts in a kick. Singh is over on that wing. Nothing is too difficult for him.
Pour into the set of 6. No pressure there on the Cowboys. No chance of a repeat set. The Bulldogs need the ball. They can't give it back that meekly. Cowboys are lapping that up.
Fee. Now it's with Miles. Was there an obstruction? It's gone away to Hannah. He's held by El Masri. Now, Matty Johns, I mentioned Paul Rahihi had gone to the dressing rooms. Can you update us?
Yeah, no problem, Rabs. He's just ducked in for a quick massage. He's going to be straight back out. Look, I tell you what, for mine, one of the real...
Here's McWilliams making a break. Bowen's coming up in support. Bowen's away. Bowen will score. The Cowboys, they score their 4th try. Oh, Bowen has scored. And the deputy dummy half has cracked them wide open, McWilliams. 24-6 North Queensland.
And on the Bundy Rum telestrators, we freeze it there. That's Lee McWilliams. Let's see if we can find this other little fella. That's him there, Matty Bowen. And what's going to happen here is Lee McWilliams is going to burst into the backfield and Matty Bowen's going to follow him and back up and score the try, as our good fullbacks do. There it is, play continues. Matty Bowen looms up on the inside. It's only a matter of when to pass. He takes Patton wide. Speed takes over. The Cowboys, they're giving it to the Bulldogs. Matty Bowen in behind the post. We're 26-6.
And they're giving it to him right up the middle. Grimaldi running backwards, got caught out, missed the tackle.
24-6, a break and we're back. So Hannay will convert from right in front. 4th try of the night for Bowen. McWilliams. Who was expecting him to make a bust like that? Hannay adds the extra. Go the Cowboys. Why not, they say. Hannay with the conversion attempt spot on. 26 points to 6. Matthew Johns with brother Andrew.
You know, it's time, guys, tonight. They've got to start taking a chance, the Bulldogs. They've got to shift the ball around. Try to find Willie Tonga one-on-one. Joey, the Cowboys have been absolutely outstanding. What's been their blueprint?
You're watching it coming off their line here. They'll take 1 or 2 to the right, and then there'll be a couple flat passes here to the left or running forward like Luke O'Donnell, and they've been terrorising this left-hand side of the ruck.
This is Big Tronk with the ball. So we're out to a 20-point margin now. And the head is down. A face that represents collectively the feelings of the Canterbury Bulldogs supporters. They too believe that 16-0 wasn't impossible. St. George Illawarra, they were able to come back against Penrith and get within a point. Can Canterbury do the same thing? Rahihi coming down the tunnel to get back involved in the game, I would imagine fairly soon. El Masri with a sweeping pass across to Patton. Patton 30 metres out from his own line. 26-6, just when you think Canterbury might be the next team to score. No, no, no. It's the Cowboys. Matua picking up Sherwin. Sherwin to Ryan. Ryan gets rid of a couple. Gets the ball away to Corey Hughes. Hughes tries to break them. He's tackled right on halfway. There's a Cowboy down injured. It's Miles. Now Mason. Mason's over the 40-metre line. Mason's up to the 30-metre line. The big fella with an impressive run. Played back for Hughes. Off to the left it goes, through to Sherwin, on to Matua. Matua up towards the 20. Canterbury. Certainly they can't afford not to be the next team to score. It's gone to Price, it's gone to Ryan, it's gone to Tonga. Here's a chance, and again they cut him down, and again it's that man Bowman. Now it's come from Utah. Over for Sherwin. He's looking for El Masri. The ball is too deep anyway. And it'll come out to the 20 for the restart.
Well, Matty John's picked it. That's exactly what the Bulldogs got to do. They've got a chance their hand. I have no doubts. Mentally, they're underprepared for this game. They didn't pick the Cowboys that come out 100 miles an hour. There's a forearm. Straight to Miles. Concussed from that one. That was a big hit. But that's what they've got to do. Willie Tonga 1-on-1 is just outstanding. Really back themselves in now.
Bowman's defence down that side. Down the Cowboys' right side. It's been outstanding, but it's been outstanding for Queensland for a number of years. Tronk will play the ball on the 30-metre line. O'Mealy was the chief tackler. Away goes Matt Singh, deciding it's time for some more of the speed men, the little men, to get in and take more work away from the dummy half region and from the bigger forwards running off them. Here is Norton, almost out to the halfway. Can you imagine the jubilation with Travis Norton if they pull this one off? Southern with a don't argue. He sprints down the ground. Here's Jensen's offload to O'Donnell, and O'Donnell knocks on. Just as it looked like the Cowboys were on their way again.
They're just storming through the middle of the ruck, aren't they? Players at will, dumming, ducking, stepping. The Bulldogs forwards flat-footed.
Here is O'Mealy, just beyond the 40-metre line. We are 3/4 of the way through it. The third qualifying final. They've knocked on. That's advantage. That's advantage Cowboys. Perry is claiming the ball, but Manda screaming. It's a Cowboys ball. I've given advantage to them. Canterbury knocked on. He got it right, Manda. Miles away for O'Donnell. O'Donnell is tackled by Grimaldi in jumper number 13. It's been passed by Miles to Tronk, and Tronk is met by Perry and Ryan. 31-14 in favour of Melbourne over Brisbane earlier, as Feen goes away to Norton, who goes back to Feen. Feen is tackled by Tonga and also Matua. It'll be played back to Norton. He'll come left for McWilliams at first receiver, then Bowen at second, a dummy, and then a run, and then an offload, and an intercept by El Masri. 32 metres out from the Canterbury line. Do you reckon his confidence isn't high?
Well, they haven't put the cue in the rack, have they? They're not protecting the lead. They're saying, let's get some more. Good football by Matty Bowen.
O'Mealy now running at McWilliams. He's been one of the stars of their game. He's come on and replaced the starting dummy half, Aaron Payne. He's done some exciting things. Tronk's in this tackle on Mason together with McWilliams. Now they've gone away to Matua. Down the left side goes Ryan. Here is Utai with another chance. He's had two already. This one he's going to take. He takes the third opportunity. Utai scores for Canterbury. Is this the start of the resurgence? Are they on their way back, the Doggies?
Well, the Doggies fans will hope so, as we freeze it there. This is Ryan. Ryan's going to get into the backfield here, and Utai's going to support him down the outside as play continues. Good footwork. Matty Singer's drawn in. Now it's a mismatch. Matty Utai and Matty Bowen. Who do you want to back here? Well, Matty Bowen, you've had a good game, but you're outpaced there. Matty Utai in alongside the post. Here's the comeback.
The lethal left-hand edge of the Bulldogs strikes. Bobcat Ryan, tremendous year this year. This guy's had 2 or 3 times for opportunities to score a try. This time he gets over. So dynamic, built, low to the ground, explosive player. Are they coming back? Here comes a kick.
El Masri. Flags go up. So 26 points to 12. Here's a break, back in a moment. What a weekend of football. I'm almost starting to think the Raiders will win that match against the Roosters tomorrow. Hannay kicks off. We are back live at the Olympic Stadium with the kickoff fielded by Stephen Price. He's tackled 18 away from his own line as we go to the sideline. Matthew.
Joe, we've been in this position a couple of times before. A great lead, 15 minutes to go in a semi-final. But how bad is it to start watching the clock?
It's very tempting. You just got to tell your side, don't be scared of winning the game. And Gus talked about it before. Kick, chase, tackle. Kick, chase, tackle. That wins big games.
Sherwin sliding the ball on the inside for Williams. No knock on, play on, halfway line, achieved by Canterbury. It'll be played by Perry, back to Patton. Patton away to Sherwin. Sherwin on to Matua. Matua across the face of Ryan, picking up Tonga. Tonga is met down that side and put away this time by Nathan Feen, not by Paul Bowman. Sherwin puts in a little kick. He leads the race, but Feen had more pace than him. Gave him a start and a beating.
Good work, Nathan Feen. Read it beautifully. 7 on 7. There's a problem here for Sherwin. I don't know whether he's got a cramp or an ankle injury. Feen is down. They came down heavily on him.
Yeah, just make sure we haven't got an issue there, mate.
7 on 7. Nathan Feen, good battle there for the ball. Andrew Ryan will come in and finish him off. That's why Nathan Feen's down. But Sherwin got up with a lot of pain in his ankle. And they're the sort of plays that the Cowboys are looking for. That's inspiring to your teammates. Now, as the Johns boys just said, you don't want to start watching the scoreboard and the clock. You want to start watching each other's efforts, little things that you do, the big hit up, the big tackle, the fall on the loose ball, the get back and chase. Just keep watching each other, inspire each other through the last 15 minutes of the game.
But I can tell you just quickly, Gus, the Bulldogs in the line while they're waiting then, they're firing each other up. They're talking it up.
And I note that Aaron Payne, the starting dummy half, is back. McWilliams taken back to the benches by coach Graham Murray. Mason shapes up to Miles and then lands a right to the chin. Miles goes after Mason. The game comes to a halt. Mason gets him again with another right. Well.
Well, I could see Willie in the defence line. He was firing the boys up. And exploded right here. You can see it going into the tackle.
I got it, mate. I got it. David Miles. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, just
Miles comes in there over the top of Willie.
None of that would have happened had you not come in and pushed Canterbury players off to play the ball. You have started it, mate. That is silly and ill-discipline. Well, you've got to show some self-control. Let me look after it. Penalty goes to Canterbury for you coming in, doing the second tackle, pushing players off. No, you can't do it, mate. It's illegal.
Again, conceding a penalty, winning possession of the ball.
An offending player.
Travis Norton, he's just buying time for his troops to reset. That's all he's doing. 15 minutes left on the clock, 26-12. Penalty in front of the post.
How good is this, Gus? Around about 15 minutes to go. We know the Bulldogs can come back. It's versus the will of the Cowboys.
Mason said, let me take it. 10 metres out, right in front. Perry. Here's O'Mealy.
No, he didn't. Still got his hands on it.
7 metres out from the line. Away for Sherwin. Sherwin cuts out Williams. Goes to Patton. Patton away for Harris. He's over. Ben Harris has scored. Wide out on the western side. It all came from stupidity. 26-16. Kick to come from the best goal kicker in the game.
No time for celebration as the Bulldogs run back for the kickoff. We freeze it there. This is Sherwin and this is Patton. And what's going to happen here is the ball's going to come out the back. As play continues and we freeze it there, we can see now that this defender has been forced to come in and we've got Bulldogs players on the outside ready to take it. In fact, what Harris will do is go in the way as play continues. Good work by Benny Harris. Bit of footwork into the in goal. Here come the doggies. Hazem El Masri.
We've been waiting for this. The shift has come. The momentum has changed. The Bulldogs are riding it home. And Ben Harris, the Taree boy, he goes over for a very important try.
Hasn't. 5 in from touch. 21 out. There goes the kick. I like it. Flags are in the air. El Masri has converted 26 points to 18. Matthew John.
Oh, the chase is on, boys. If I was Brent Sherwin now, I'd be saying to my boys, look, hold your width. Give the impression to the Cowboys that you're going to try to play around them. But what you got to do is hit holes off me. Let's go straight through them.
And it's disconcerting. When you've got a big lead and your opposition starts to come back, I'll tell you what hurts. They come back in sixes. Hazem El Masri's goal kicking starts to play on your mind. You know he's not going to miss.
So Price brings the ball out almost to the 20-metre line. Then it's Sonny Bill Williams running off O'Mealy. Morrison making the tackle. 30 metres out from the Canterbury line. Mason.
3.
It's almost as though Miles should have just left him alone. He's really playing inspiringly now. Patton, Sherwin, Price, over halfway. Ryan looked as though he dropped it, but he didn't. Just outside the 40-metre line. Tackled by Bowman. Sherwin goes to the air. Stacks on the mill, taken by Bowen. And away goes the little magician with the number 1 on his back.
Look out.
Swerving, running. What a run. Down to the 40-metre line. Matthew Bowen, Matthew Singh. What a night. Here's Ty Williams. Now he's 28 metres out from the Canterbury line. Played back and away from Payne. It's with Morrison. 12 metres out. 26 to 18. 8-point ball game now. Hannay hesitatingly. Beating one. Mason makes the tackle. Now Payne from dummy half. Runs across, looking for a straight runner. He's over the line, can't get it down. Ball goes loose, O'Mealy starts the trick up the field.
Well, how lethal are the Cowboys from broken play? Whether it be an error, a drop ball, a kick reception, Matt Bowen just electric.
Optional taken by Sherwin. Tonga on the 30-metre line. Ryan looking bewildered as he sees that Corey Hughes is about to come back into the game. Looks of bewilderment, looks of frustration, mixed with some looks of, well, some hope as they come back to be within 8 points now. Sonny Bill Williams, he'll play the ball 8 metres on his own side of halfway. Sherwin crosses it. Harris, the try scorer most recently, plays the ball. 40-metre line, 45 metres out. Matua's pass is terrible. Bounced a couple of times for Tonga. Utai puts in a little kick. The chase is on, the kick is on. Now Bowen, he's back there. And again, the custodian comes to the fore. Tackled, not held, told to play on. Here goes Bowen again, dancing under another tackle, getting a 25 out from his own line.
And that was a wonderful set in defence from the Cowboys. They took the sting out of the Bulldogs play the ball. The set before, the momentum was going with them. The play the balls were quicker, the go forward was easier. They slowed them right down and got the ball back in good position.
Bowman up towards halfway. Asatasi will come back into the game in a moment. Morrison over halfway, flung to the ground by Perry. 26-18 the score at the Olympic Stadium in the second of the double-headers. And Payne is tackled, looking as though the second of the outsiders might get in. Now the kick from Feig slows it down. Finds the line, will take a break. 26-18 the score. Well, Canterbury have got the scrum packed, and you would have heard the sound of Mander's whistle. That means timeout.
Just wait, Brent. Wait for the whistle.
They're just making sure the time doesn't elapse unnecessarily on them.
Keep going. On one. Are you short?
O'Mealy. We are back live. Sonny Bill Williams Offloading to El Masri, pursued by Williams, got the ball onto O'Mealy, then onto Mason, onto Ryan, and Ryan is taken by Feen and Southern. Just 22 metres out from the Canterbury line. And here is Tonga, the man with the light feet, the man with the dancing legs. He hasn't been able to fool them tonight, though. Here is Asatasi, out to the 40-metre line. Southern and Sargent, they make the tackle. The redhead and the blonde-headed boys from the Cowboys. Mason, a hand down for Asatasi on the halfway line. Southern again involved. Price has come to the sideline. Now it's with Matua, a kick and a chase. He's called changeover.
Great marker defence there from Steve Southern. He read that Brent Sherwin was going back around the short side. Sherwin's on the open. You'll see him run back to the short side, and Southern chases him, the marker. Gets the good hit on him, forces the forward pass, wins possession for his team. Great work there at marker.
Okay, so that then sorts that out, and Sargent starts another set for the Cowboys. 26-18, 4 tries, 5 goals. Time, just 7.5 minutes to go. An 8-point lead to the Cowboys. Miles onto Hannay, but Sherwin was with him. Had him in the net before he could go anywhere, Hannay. O'Donnell scored the first try for the Cowboys. Got them on this high confidence level. Now it's gone away for Miles, and then it's come off a Canterbury player. Picked up by Sherwin. Sherwin close to the sideline, and he's pulled over the sideline. There was no tackler on him originally, so you'll find that he was able and entitled to make that tackle.
Yeah, the first tackler fell off him. There's the kick. Sherwin comes through and picks it up. One defender will go over the top of him. Now the number 17 there, Mitchell Sargent, is quite within his rights to throw him over the sideline. That's a big play for the Cowboys. Would have been good field position for the Bulldogs, and a set of 6 up their sleeve. Mitchell Sargent has come up with a beauty there. That's thinking. That's a heads-up play.
It's out. It's out. Went back. His foot came back in.
So the Cowboys, 40 metres out. Sherwin leaving the field. Corey Hughes going on.
2. Hold.
Played by Morrison. Sargent now. Absolutely hammered by Canterbury. Perry and Asatasi cleaning him up. Now it's with Feed. Goes to a second man play, and Bowen is on the end of one that got him. Harris. Now it's come away to O'Donnell, who keeps low to the ground as Ryan goes over the top of Harris's tackle. Harris is not well. It's gone to Feen, and Feen puts in a kick. It's gone very, very deep. El Masri marks it.
Well, they're a controlled football team, the Cowboys. They've worked that set over just beautifully, ticking over. They are, as I said before, they're in control. But the thing that's going to win in this game is their last 5 minutes in defence. It's been outstanding. Good run there from Sonny Bill Williams.
Gee, that was beautiful football there by Sonny Bill. Big right foot step, deft little offload at the end of it. He's a player of real talent.
Mason. And here's a bus for Tonga. Tonga over the 30-metre line. Bowen's after him. He hangs on, but Tonga is there. Tonga's home. He dragged Bowen the last 5 metres. But Willie Tonga has scored for Canterbury.
The Bundy Rum telestrator. Here's the offload I was talking with Sonny Bill Williams. Beautiful footwork. Got it away to Corey Hughes. That got them some more metres and got the defence on the back foot. As we freeze it there, this player has gone in and away, and Willie Tonga is going to burst into the backfield and outrace the fullback to score. Good play. Willie Tonga, quick pass. He'll take on Matty Bowen. Puts the foot down. It's a foot race. Tonga, the Origin representative, up against his Origin teammate. The pants are down, but the points are on the board.
How good is this game, and how good is this guy here? No one's made more line breaks in the NRL than Willie Tonga. A young guy, unbelievable football, and we're setting up for the best end of a semi-final we've seen in a long, long time.
El Masri to break his own point-scoring record in rugby league. Hits the uprights and bounces away. Matthew John sideline.
One of the features tonight of the Cowboys is their defended Willie Tonga outside in. But the last 3 or 4 minutes, Matt Singh and Paul Bowman haven't reacted, and they're giving him space. I'm telling you, one-on-one, he's going to take you apart.
Well, the equation is simple for the Cowboys. They've got to forget how the score got to this play. They lead by 4 points with only a few minutes left on the clock. If you'd have told them that this morning, they'd be ecstatic. Now they've just got to trust their ability to hold the Dogs at bay.
3.5 minutes to go.
Part 1. Movement.
Asatasi tackled inside 20. O'Mealy with a run up the middle. Then an offload. A knock on by Perry. The advantage goes back to the Cowboys. 30 metres out from the Dogs' line. Sargent. 25 metres out from the line. Paid. Here's Morrison. Parramatta bound next year. Tackled by Andrew Ryan and by Matua. Payne, short pass for Jensen. Jensen is put away. 26 to 22. 2 3/4 minutes left to go. Fiend gets it back on the inside for O'Donnell. He's tackled in the face of the uprights, 10 metres out. As it's O'Mealy who makes the tackle. Bowen comes in, gets the ball away to Ty Williams, and Williams is tackled. 5th and last. Dummy half is Hannay. Hannay goes to the right. Miles is with the ball. Bowen decides to go for the kick. It's in the air. Underneath and over there. Oh, he's done it again. Matty Singh has scored a try. His 3rd in the game. What a magnificent catch. Matthew Singh flying high. He's done it all night. He may as well have been a pilot. He's been airborne since the start of the evening. 3 tries off the bomb.
He's miles onside. And watch him go miles into the air. Up above the pack. Matty Singh. This kid has been out for 10 or 12 weeks with a broken jaw. What courage just to be back on the field. Let alone launch yourself tonight at 3 bombs and come up with 3 tries for your team. He's being acclaimed by his teammates. He will take great pride in that effort. And the Bulldogs, the favourites, have been bombed.
Well, this is right at the very essence of rugby league. This is what it's all about, and it's a try. They'll be going berserk up there at North Queensland. Couple of minutes to go. It was either will or the skill. There's the coach. He's ecstatic. He's had a massive year, but the will of North Queensland has beaten the skill of the Bulldogs. Utah looking to go up. Here he comes over the top for the 3rd time. What a game. This has been one of the best games, and there's a great worker. Steve Southern, he's enjoying that.
What a fantastic night for the Cowboys. Personally, what a night for Matt Singh, the senior player in the team. In finals matches, he saved 2 tries. He has scored 3 tries whilst in orbit. 3 tries off the bomb. Graham Murray with a smile on his face. Why wouldn't he be? That is a smile that is right across North Queensland. They have won it.
It's a
they
miracle.
have won the match for sure and for certain. As the kick goes astray, 30 points to 22. The Cowboys over Canterbury.
Matty Singh, I remember him when he came down from Rockhampton to play with the Panthers. He came down for a contract of $1,000, and he said, I just want to be a footballer. His hero was Steve Renouf. He put the headgear on, he played in the centres, he played for Queensland, he played for his country. And now with the Cowboys, he's come up with a trifecta.
So the final seconds of the game. Let's go down to Matthew. He's with Graham Murray.
Hold.
All your defensive have to do it for us, mate. It feels tremendous. But it was a great win, wasn't it?
What about that Matty Bowen? Is he a freak or what?
How good is he? He's one of the best I've ever coached. Undoubtedly.
Now, Marzibla's obviously coming at night. No fear, no apprehension. Do whatever it takes to win. Can you do it again next week? Can the boys get up again?
I think we can. But we had no doubts we could win our football match, and we played accordingly. I'm proud of him. John, I'm proud of him.
Good on you, mate.
But it's all over. That marks the end of the game. That marks the end of a stunning weekend of rugby league, and St George Illawarra make the exit. St George Illawarra is gone. Melbourne beat Brisbane earlier. North Queensland have beaten the Bulldogs. So that means that St George Illawarra's season has come to an abrupt end. What a night. What a memorable night for so many people, the individuals that I've mentioned, particularly Singh, particularly Bowen, but to the people of North Queensland and what it represents. Your first final since you joined the league in '95. You were basically given no hope by anybody, and you've racked up this historic and memorable win. 30 points to 22.